Bianca Belair sends a message after Adam Pearce makes her the special referee for Rhea Ripley vs. IYO SKY on next week's Raw. On the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce appeared in front of the crowd and explained the ongoing situation involving the three stars. Pearce stated that Rhea Ripley wasn't in the Women's World title match at Mania. However, he had a plan for Mami. Later, IYO SKY entered the ring and was quickly cut off by Bianca Belair. After the EST mentioned Rhea Ripley, Mami also made her way to the ring and addressed the situation. A frustrated Adam Pearce announced that SKY and Ripley would lock horns for the gold next week. Bianca Belair has reacted to a major announcement for next week's Raw. The EST of WWE will officiate a Women's World Championship match between Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY on next week's edition of the Red Brand. Belair, Ripley, and SKY are involved in a Women's World title angle on the road to WrestleMania 41. On Raw tonight, Adam Pearce announced Ripley will face IYO SKY next week, and the winner will face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. In a massive twist, Belair will be the special referee for the title match. Here's what she had to say in response to the announcement. At Elimination Chamber, Toronto, Bianca Belair competed in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Ultimately, she eliminated Liv Morgan to win the high-stakes match and punched her ticket to a title match at the Show of Shows. Belair will now face either SKY or Rhea Ripley at Mania. Next week's title match will likely end in chaos and fans will witness a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Adam Pearce subtly confirmed massive match for WrestleMania 41 with recent decision, says ex-WWE star WWERAW General Manager Adam Pearce announced a massive title match for next Monday's episode in London. Ex-WWE star Matthew Rehwoldt recently claimed the scheduled square-off would lead to a massive WrestleMania fight. Bianca Belair earned a Women's World Championship shot at WrestleMania by winning the Women's Elimination Chamber match. On the Raw after the premium live event, IYO SKY dethroned Rhea Ripley after the latter got distracted by the EST, who sat at ringside. Since then, the Eradicator has tried to insert herself into the Mania title match between Belair and SKY. After multiple altercations between the three superstars, Pearce agreed to give Ripley her championship rematch against the Genius of the Sky next Monday on the Red Brand. Meanwhile, he appointed Bianca as the match's special guest referee. On the Rebooked podcast, Rehwoldt claimed that Pearce's decision to book the title match for Raw and put the EST in the special guest referee position has subtly confirmed there would be a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. Clearly, befuddled Adam Pearce is not worried at all about this. I'm sure he's so sure that, oh, this has gotten out of control. Okay, it is not gonna be a triple threat match. It is not, is basically telling us that it 100% will be because if you want a clear and concise situation like that, you throw the other contender in there in a very controlling role in a title match like that. So, yeah, of course, shenanigans, chicanery about, Rehwoldt said. WWE analyst thinks Bianca Belair will turn heel after WrestleMania. On his Cheap Heat podcast, WWE analyst Peter Rosenberg stated that the company should not book a triple threat Women's World Championship match for WrestleMania 41 after scheduling the title match between Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY for next Monday's Raw. He claimed it would be anticlimactic. Meanwhile, the 45-year-old predicted that Bianca Belair would turn heel after the Show of Shows and reunite with her former tag team partner, Naomi. My thought is, by the time we get to Backlash, SummerSlam, whatever it is, there's gonna be a time where I think heel Bianca with heel Naomi walking behind her is like the thing, he said. It would be interesting to see how this storyline will advance heading into the Showcase of the Immortals.
Naomi confesses the truth to Bianca Belair on SmackDown. After weeks of speculation, Naomi has finally confessed that she has attacked Jade Cargill mysteriously. She claimed, "I did it," in front of Bianca Belair, leaving Belair heartbroken and breaking her trust. On March 7, 2025, in SmackDown Edition, the Women's Elimination Champion was seen leaving the stage in tears after she was betrayed by Naomi, who has turned heel after the Elimination Chamber PLE. Naomi tried to explain her as she was leaving in tears. But when Belair refused to listen to her explanation, Naomi called her an ungrateful B***TCH. In the meantime, Jade Cargill arrived in the arena. The Storm wasted no time and headed straight towards the ring and chased Naomi to the outside as she tried to escape. But Cargill got to her and began beating her down. Following Naomi's confession, Liv Morgan posted a series of tweets on her X handle and called out Bianca Belair. The current women's tag team champion demanded an apology from Bianca Belair for framing Morgan without evidence and claiming previously that she attacked Jade Cargill. Morgan also called out Naomi for lying all this time and falsely accusing her and Rodriguez. She also wondered out loud what Cargill was doing before she was attacked by Naomi. She wrote, "I always wondered WTF Jade was even doing to get pushed like that." Nevertheless, Morgan mentioned and remembered that she was still living a tremendous life as a record-breaking 3-time tag team champion. It will be interesting to see a clash between Naomi and Jade Cargill at the upcoming WWE event. Nevertheless, Morgan mentioned and remembered that she was still living a tremendous life as a record-breaking 3-time tag team champion. It will be interesting to see a clash between Naomi and Jade Cargill at the upcoming WWE event. Jade Cargill opens up about Naomi attacking her on WWE SmackDown. Jade Cargill made her first public comments about her return on WWE SmackDown. Cargill was taken out when she was attacked backstage in November. She returned at WWE Elimination Chamber and attacked Naomi. After Naomi confessed to attacking her the following week on SmackDown, Cargill came out and laid her out again. Jade Cargill had an interview with Kathy Kelly on the March 14 episode of WWE SmackDown, and she discussed her return. She said that she was ready to go physically. Cargill also dismissed Naomi's claim that she was using Belair, as she said that she didn't need to use anyone. She was asked about getting attacked, and she revealed that she saw Naomi running away. Cargill then said that Naomi didn't just hurt her physically, as she attacked her integrity and her heart. Cargill then said that she had to take matters into her own hands when she saw Bianca Belair team up with Naomi as if nothing happened. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez interrupted, as Morgan noted that they had falsely been accused of the attack. Cargill fired back by saying that the duo would not have won the titles if she was around. She then challenged Morgan to a match on the March 21 episode of WWE SmackDown. Jade Cargill's attacker confesses to her crime on WWE SmackDown. Jade Cargill's mystery attacker confessed to their crime and felt the wrath of the storm of WWE. Jade Cargill was at the top of her game in her first year in WWE. However, in November 2024, Cargill's moment was derailed when she was mysteriously attacked backstage on SmackDown. For months, everyone wondered who took down the storm, and following the Elimination Chamber PLE, it became clear. Cargill made her return at the start of the Women's Elimination Chamber match and launched a beatdown on Naomi, making it clear that she was the one who attacked her. On the SmackDown after the Premium Live event, Naomi confessed to her crime. Naomi confessed to being behind Jade Cargill's mystery attack on WWE SmackDown a few months ago. The March 7, 2025 edition of WWE